Everything I remember is mostly bad. So I've always just learned to focus on the bad things and how to fix them. My mom started doing drugs and alcohol. I knew she had a problem. I didn't know what it was till about age 8, where I smelt the alcohol in her breath and saw the red in her eyes. When I was 12, my mom started sobering up. She went to rehab a few times before, but it was this 5th time that she decided to actually get her life together. When she got out of rehab around Christmas time, she was in a car crash. And is now in a coma.
When I was younger, I grew up with single parents. My mom and dad had me when they were 18 years old and got married and quickly got divorced. Because of my past and because of everything I've gone through, it was hard, but it made me stronger and more able to connect with high school girls who are going through the same thing. And that's why I became a Young Life Leader.
High school came, and freshman and sophomore year, I just kind of did what I wanted to. I was never the one to get amazing grades. I got really depressed, and I looked to alcohol and drugs. My junior year, I was invited to Young Life on Facebook. And I saw it, and I just asked around my friend. I was like, do you want to go with me? Because I didn't want to go alone. And so I went. I met Kameri for the first time. When I got there, I was introduced with a big hug from her. There was just a ton of kids there from Central and Eastern and Northern. It was an all area. It started with a game of leap tag or something like that. Everyone was just having a good time and laughing and smiling. And my favorite part of the club is when Kameri was telling her story. The way she told the story just made me grow a heart for her. It related to my story. I went to the Dominican Republic during spring break with Young Life, and I learned a lot in the Dominican. I saw other people's lives and realized that it's not as terrible as what other people have to go through every day of their life. Every morning we'd wake up really early, 6:30. We would read a passage from John 15:5. I'm the vine and you are the branches. The verse stood out to me because it made me think, God is supporting me. He's not letting you go. When we were at Timberwolf for Leader Weekend, Kameri got me a ring. It says Hope. I've been really attached to it. It was kind of symbolic because it's like him saying, I will restore you with hope. Don't worry, I'm here. Matt asked me to be a wildlife leader, and I said, yeah, sure, I'll be a wildlife leader. I knew what Kameri and Ben and all the leaders do, and I wanted to do that. I wanted to make kids happy who are going through struggles and bad times and They just need someone they can talk to and trust and have fun with. Kameri is the person sent from God to me. She's like a messenger. She speaks the words of God. I think the words that come out of her mouth are the words that God's trying to say to me. I'm glad I met her because my life would not be anywhere as good as it would be right now without her in it.
Overall in our area, God has really blessed us with incredible leaders. We have these 70 volunteer leaders that do about 10 hours a week of Young Life. And so they're at football games, they're getting up early before school to go out to breakfast, they're going into the lunchroom at some of our schools and seeing kids there. And they're just dedicated, and we are so grateful to have volunteers that are of all ages that give up their time to meet kids where they're at and be in their world.